Ready? With that big ass smile.
You ready?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, man? It's Dive. I got Big Jonah with me. Wait a minute. You ready?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? It's Dive.
Listen, I think you should put these on for real.
All right, check. What's up? What's up? It's Dive. I got Big Jonah with me, and it's the Push and Wait Show.
And of course the courage in these veins, people passing the limits, a bunch of beats broke off the chain. From the Fosium growing and reaching up to pass our peak though. Welcome to the Push and Wait Show.
So man, before we started, you was telling me about you went and got fixed by Mitch today.
Man, went to Mitch, bro. Listen, my shoulder had been acting crazy for I went to him about 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Shoulder was good. I was trying to lift heavy, and I just tweaked it. I think it was a day that I kind of I took something off the bar and went back with it, and it just tweaked it a little bit. So it was like 4 days after I went to him. So I went to him today, and bro, it was the worst it's ever been. He and Mitch, anybody that's been to Mitch knows Mitch. He knows the body, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You talk about your shoulder hurt, your left shoulder hurt. He digging in your eyeball, and, and next thing you know, your left shoulder don't hurt no more. But he's like digging in my lap, and I'm talking about. I was almost crying. It's never been that intense. And as soon as I'm talking about for at least, it felt like an hour, but it's probably 30, 40 seconds, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then he gets the then as soon as I was about to say, I can't take it, I can't, he was like, 10. And so now you know you got 10 seconds left. And
he started getting down to that 4, 5, or 5, 4, 3. Them seconds start getting slower though. Sometimes
they do. He's like, I don't even think he was done. He got down and he's like, okay, now twist your arm this way. Now twist it this way. And I'm like, oh my. But my shoulder feels way better, way looser. It was stinging, and it was really, I was trying to stretch it, and everywhere, with the bands. It was some stretches that he had showed me last time, go in the doorway, kind of put your arms out, lean in, and adjust. And it wasn't hitting that spot.
Yeah.
And then we did something right here in my pec, and it helped it. And he was like, "Can you still feel?" I said, "Just a little bit." He's like, "It got to be right here." And it went deep in my lat, and it was so deep in my lat right here. It hit behind my shoulder blade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the craziest things when he'll be working on something and he'll be pinching something or moving something and he'll be like, all right, you should be feeling it like a twinkle in your toes. And I'm like, yeah, but why is that? And he's like, man, it's because you're, and then he goes way beyond what I know, what he's talking about. But yeah, bro, I've been there a couple times where I just start cussing at myself, calling myself names, and then he's like, come on, man, you got this, 10 more seconds, 10 seconds. And yeah, he killed me.
I was definitely in there cussing today. I had never cussed in there. I was definitely in there cussing, bro. It was hurt.
Man, there was one time, the worst time he ever, and don't get us wrong, you do go through some pain doing this stuff, but it's corrective and it fixes you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was one time, bro. He sat up. I was in high school, and something was going on with my lower back, and he was like, "It's your abs, man. They're too tight. Like when do you stretch your abs?" I'm like, "Never."
Yeah.
Bro, he gets over top of me, and he takes my stomach and starts pulling up on it, and that's the only thing that he was like, all right, give me 10 seconds, and I was like, I ain't giving you one. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. He was like, dude, you gotta do this or your back pain's gonna. I was like, we gotta figure out a different way because we ain't gonna get it this way, bro. It hurt me. It was killing me.
Yeah, and my lower back. So last night I had tweaked it, trying to put up that 515, and so he was working on my back, and he was standing on it, and my whole left leg was just went numb.
Yeah,
I couldn't, I knew it was there, but I couldn't feel it, and it was right when it really started tweaking, he must have felt me clenching up. And 10, 9, and I'm like, bro, I can't feel my leg.
Yeah.
But it's still sore just because he was just telling me, he was like, your problem is going to be what I've been telling you from the beginning, your upper back and your hips because when I first started lifting up here, like when I was squatting, when I started hitting about high threes, 400 on a squat, it's like my hips needed to pop.
Yeah,
it just felt like
it was super tight.
Yeah, it was super tight. So I had to work on that, and that was 6 months ago. So I haven't had a problem with my hips.
Yeah,
since he worked on me that one time.
Yeah,
I haven't had no problem since, and I still don't have a problem. Like I didn't feel even with that 500, I didn't feel nothing in my hips. But he was saying you're not now. He said just your hip placement. He was like one is the left is higher. So he was like, I already know when you took it down, you wasn't even.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you shot forward like that because the weight, like you know what I'm saying, how
Yeah.
your hips was sitting. He was like, that's why you sat forward like that. And he didn't even. I didn't show him the video. He already knew what I did.
I was just gonna ask, did you show him your video or not?
No, I didn't show it to him.
So-
He already knew what I did.
So that's one of the things. So I told you I went to him a couple weeks ago, and then he gave me some exercises to do at home, and I was doing those, and I fully believe between the time off, taking the time off like you told me, and then doing those little exercises, the hip bridges and stuff like that. That's what, like, you know, my first squat day back, I did 605 for a double for speed. You know, like, I fully think like those exercises is what helped me get there. But I sent him the video. This is where it's so beneficial to have somebody like that, you know, on your team. I consider him a part of our team, you know. Is I sent him the video of it, and he was like, okay. He was like, cool. How'd it feel? I'm like, I'm just sore. He's like, okay, that's, you know, obvious. He goes, but I could tell that you came up on your left and then your right.
Yeah.
He's like, so make this adjustment to those bridges and keep doing them, and that's going to fix that, you know. So same thing again last night. I noticed after I did that single of 695, I noticed I felt it when I come up. I came up. I walked it again, you know, and that's why I didn't take a second one. I was like, I know that if on that first one I walked it like it, the second one, yeah, I'm really gonna do it.
I feel like so when I did that 475, that first one, if you watch, see when I did the second attempt of the 515, my legs, like when I sat down, I lifted my legs up.
Yeah, you put all that pressure into your back.
Yeah. So like when I squatting heavy, I like that first one I'm tapping, and then that second one I'm getting into it and I'm coming up. So it's like I need that. I feel like my second one is always better than my first.
Yeah, naturally. Yeah.
Just because that first one I just gotta tap and go,
get there,
and then come down, and then I'll go back up for that second one.
Yeah.
But that 515, boy, that shit was heavy. But it wasn't, because when I took it off, I felt it. But it felt easy when I took it off. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is
mine.
But when I just sat down, I don't know. It just felt weird.
Yeah.
When I did this, it kind of linked me forward. And you already know how it goes.
Yeah.
You in your head. There's nothing
Mike impressed me last night.
Yeah.
Mike impressed me last night, and he ain't really hit a heavy squat day in a long time. Every squat day that he's come in, you know, he's late just because of work. He'll come in and he'll bust out like 235 or 255 for like 10. You know what I mean? And then he came in there last night, and I think he finished with 425 for a double, and then I think he attempted 475. Did he? I think he got one, or he didn't get.
I don't think he got it.
Okay.
I think he stopped at he tried the 475 but couldn't get it, but I know he did the 425.
Yeah, that one impressed me, man.
Yeah, he ain't never really had no legs, so for him, well, I'm gonna tell you last night, bro.
It was the energy last night.
Energy, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many people I done fucking told this to, like literally the last 10 hours.
Yeah.
Literally, I just got off the phone. Remember Steve? I brought Steve up here. So I told Steve, I was like, bro, last night, bro, it was one of them nights where everybody was hyped, everybody was in here. It was match day.
Yep.
Like, bro, I told that to Jeff, I told that to Curtis, I told that to, we had to at least be 5-6 people, bro. I told that to today, like, bro, yesterday. And that's how, like, when I first started, when it was just me, you, Jay, and Nick.
Yeah.
I felt that's how it was just with us four.
Yeah.
You know, we was all hyped, like and that's what hooked me.
Yeah.
So it was like last night, it was that feeling like, and it was packed in here last night.
It was packed, man. People kept walking in, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, okay, because if I think about it, let's see, you, oh, Mike, girl,
Both the Mason.
both made. We had like 12 people in here.
Yeah.
You know, going through 12 or 13 people in here going through, and I was like, all right, you know, which this is how we do max day anyways, but we're gonna make big jumps.
Yeah.
And we still got all 12 people in within an hour of their doubles, or of everybody getting doubles, you know, top set of doubles. And yeah, man, I was like, as more people were pouring in, that's when I looked at you. I was like, need a spot.
And I told you, Andrew, I was on your ass, boy. You stopped at fourth place. I threw that 475 on there. You stopped at 425.
Yeah.
I told you.
He always every time I get on him, you know, it's, you know, I weigh 181. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. And I just
your
say
mouth
that.
Don't weigh 181.
Man.
You talking like you're a 300 pounder right here.
But I love it, man, because, you know, I only tell him that. Hopefully he don't see this part, but I only tell him that to push him. You know, obviously he's a 181. He did 425 for a double last night, right? He's pulled 605 from a one mat. He's benched 315 at 181, all raw. You know, and he don't. And the other thing that kills me when it comes to the squat, man, he doesn't do knee wraps. He hates knee wraps. He's never done knee wraps. But I mean, I don't think anybody was in anything except for me yesterday. I mean, everybody else is raw no matter what. But I don't even think Nick had his knee sleeves on. Nick did 515 for a double. I think everybody hit a PR last night on their doubles. If everybody short of everybody, if you will. I know that Mason, when he come in here, he said that his best that he'd ever squatted was 305 for a single. Okay. And then he did, what did he do? 335 for a double last night. He's only been in here. This Friday will be his third week. He's super hyped because, you know, 3 weeks. Once you're in here for 3 weeks, then I give you a free shirt. You know, yeah, and he was like, Friday, I get that shirt Friday.
I got a shirt my first week.
You did get a shirt first week.
Matter of fact, I got it on.
You got the original one?
Yeah. It's the OG.
Yeah, the cotton ones, man.
I done rock my hoodie a few shows.
Yeah. And it's kind of, today was a beautiful day out, man.
Yeah, I ain't even seen this shirt in forever. Like, it was just, I don't know, my girl had folded it in my closet, and it was in my closet, so.
Yeah.
I ain't rocked this shirt in a minute.
Man.
The OG.
Yeah. I like, do one of my favorite things is opening up my drawer, and I got 2 drawers. One's of all my West Side shirts, Crooked Creek barbell shirts, then a couple Enzer shirts, and that Live Large one. And then my top drawer is like all my 740 shirts, you know, and I got a plethora of them.
Listen, I just told myself when I was riding a bike this morning, I was like, bro, I gotta spend at least $150 to grab me some shirts.
Get some stuff.
These ones is getting faded.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite, the olive green one we got, army green, whatever you want to call it. That was my favorite shirt, bro.
Yeah.
And I was doing something. It was like a month ago. I got like a little
oil or grease on it.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, bro, I like that. That was my favorite shirt.
The new ones, because I was just looking up. I was getting a shirt for Tay, because we ran out of his size out of the red ones, and I was looking on there, and the ones with the front and back, there's a olive green and an army green one on there. I'm gonna have to give me one of them too, man, because they're like the green color, but they're a different tint. And they got the new one on it. Yeah, man. Yeah, those are slick.
I'm gonna get on there because we gotta hook up the stripe to it, and then once we publish it, then everything will be how it is on the website. So we'll be good there.
Yep. A lot of stuff coming out, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Do you see that bag that Rich got?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. We got a duffel bag that'll be released. And it was a good size, and it's made good too. Like that's the other thing. It ain't cheap. You know what I mean? It ain't cheap. Yeah. I've been rocking that bomber jacket a lot.
Yeah, man. So I've been
I wore it to work. I wore it to work one day last week, and I was like, man, I messed up because I can't walk into my meetings. Yeah. It's still cold out. I can't walk into my meetings with this thing on. Yeah. You know, not professional. What's this?
When you can lift bench press more than everybody else. This is my job. I'm
gonna go ahead and let y'all know what you need to order and what you're gonna order. All right, you feel me? But no, they said I think one with the energy last night is it was nice out. You know what I mean? So everybody was in a better mood, and then just the more people that were coming in, I don't know, man. It was a great energy, and that's what you got to get to grow. That's one of my, I don't want to say selling points, but so I tell people about this place, man. Is like you come in here, it's a different energy.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I was trying to. Steve had called me, and I was trying to tell him. He was like, "Man, one of these days."
Are you? Hopefully, you picking up on me.
Man, that's crazy. And I didn't even turn it on.
Oh man,
We still good. We only been on there for 15 minutes. We still got 40 minutes.
this is Jonah. This is Dom. This is Push Away Show.
Man, the Push Away Show. I'm slipping.
Man, you was telling Steve.
Oh yeah, I was just telling Steve, like, because he's like, man, one of these days I'm gonna be ready.
You know, took the puffball off.
No, it didn't fly somewhere. We good though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was like, he's like, one of these days I'm gonna be ready. I'm like, bro, quit being soft, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come in here, bro. Yeah, it hurts at first. It's gonna hurt.
Because what, he come in for a week or just a day?
A day.
A day. He
Bro.
pulled a Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff,
Listen,
big dog.
Listen, and Jeff was trying to get me to cheat on my. Jeff came in there. He had like a salad, chicken on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying to get on his diet. And then he was like, because I've been fasting 16 hours, so I don't eat till 1. And he was like, come on, Dov, let's go to the food truck. I'm like, no, bro, I'm trying to. I'm like, I just had time. I was like, bro, tuna, water, that's it. And then I didn't end up eating till like 2:30. Bro, I'm sick. Cause I, bro, it was like this chocolate cake been sitting on my table for my daughter's birthday from the other day. Bro, cut me a big old slice. Left it, so I'm like, nah, get this tuna. Rip the tuna open. But then I took a tortilla and I put the tuna on the tortilla. Ate it. Looked at the cake. I'm like, nah, forget that. I'm like, throw the cake in the trash. I'm like, nah, we just gonna leave it there for a second. I just wanna look at it. Then I took it, I dug the fork in it, was like this, smelled it. I'm like, nah, threw it in the trash. Bro, I'm like, damn, I wanted that cake so bad. But I ain't do it, bro. I ain't do it. Bro.
Hey, good on you, bro.
I wanted that cake so bad, bro.
Your wife gonna go home like, why is the whole cake in the trash?
Bro,
we don't need them sins in this house.
Bro, and I mean, I cut, it was like 3 portions, bro. I was about to do that cake filthy. I was about to do that cake filthy, bro. Threw it in the trash.
Oh my god!
I don't need that cake.
I thought of you today. I was at a vendor's place or one of my customers' places, and they had a vending machine there. And I walk in and I'm waiting for the person, so I walk out. You know, I was kind of walking around in the lobby, and I look at their vending machine, and the very first thing they got in that vending machine is a pack of sardines.
Yeah.
And it's like oil, lightly salted. I'm like, this looks like one of them packs of tunas. They be tricking y'all. They just shredding up that sardines.
But no, I was about to for real, I was about to get some sardines. Like the sardines.
You like sardines?
I did as a kid. I ain't ate them. Bro, I probably ate sardines in probably 18 years. It's been a minute. Shit. Well, damn, I'm 33 now. It probably been 20 years for real.
God, man.
I ain't sardines in a while. I was thinking about getting some.
No, that's a hard pass.
You can't eat sardines?
No, for what?
Sardines and mustard? Whew.
Stop. Stop. No.
Yeah, the sardines be hitting.
Oh my god, I barely like mustard.
Yeah.
Got a little mascot in here.
Man, hey, that ain't nothing, bro. I used to, at the shop, before we had sealed up, there was like big old holes in the concrete. That building's like 100 years old. Bro, I swear, when I first started, I came in there one day and it was blood everywhere. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, Bobo done murked somebody in here. Like literally, bro. It's like a fight.
Yeah.
It was that much blood.
Damn.
And then like an hour later, Bobo come in. He's like, bro, you see all that blood? I'm like, yeah, I mopped it up. I'm like, who you whooping here last night? He's like, bro, I came in here, I had to grab something, and it was a big old rat, bro. I had grabbed I think he said he grabbed the mop or something, and he was
smacking it.
And he's like, there's blood everywhere. I was like, where is it at? He's like, go ahead, I threw it right there in the alley. Go in the alley, bro. I'm talking about this thing was like a cat, lit like a full grown. Like I'm talking about, bro. It was like this long,
looking like a possum.
Yeah, bro. And then so after I took it over, I ended up catching. Bro, I probably caught like big ones like that, bro. At least 10 of them, New York size.
New York size rats.
For real. Then I called the pest control. He was like, man, honestly, he's like, man, this building is so old. He's like, I could charge you to do it. He's like, but all I'm gonna do is put out rat poisoning.
But you can get it real, okay?
Yeah, he's like, that you can get on your own. He's like, sir, he's like, there's probably literally like thousands of tunnels burrowed underneath this building.
Oh,
he's like, we'll never be able to.
Yeah.
But honestly, when I remodeled the building, Skillet, my little cousin, found all the holes and we just put concrete in it.
Yep.
And I ain't really seen them since. Like you might
sense.
see one from time to not no big ones like that, but like a little mouse from time to time. But yeah, you don't even see them no more.
Living out here, I always get them around harvest time because they start cutting down the fields.
Yeah.
And then it starts getting cold.
Yeah.
So thankfully, I think between the dogs, scaring them off, and then I'll set up a trap and catch one here or there. But it's always this time of year I always get some.
And honestly, because I live out there too, I haven't even I've been there for 2 years. I haven't seen one in the house.
Really?
But in the garage, I'll see one from time to time. But like in the house, and bro, it's weird out there, bro. There's like frogs, bro. There's a lot of frogs out there.
Really?
Yeah, like for some reason there was like this summer I probably seen at least 5 frogs on my porch.
That's good fishing bait, isn't it?
I ain't never fished with a frog.
Oh.
But I mean, I have fished with a top water frog before, like bass fishing. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would be the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not big into fishing, man.
I used to be big into fishing, bro. I had 3 boats.
Oh dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I used to at one point, bro. I was probably fishing at least 4 times a week, like taking the boat out.
Yeah.
But,
where would you go?
Delaware. Like we
Okay.
crappie fish, so
Yeah.
Delaware. I'll go to Delaware, but
Did you eat that
yeah, hell yeah. You don't eat crappie?
out of Delaware? The place is dirty.
I mean, the air is dirty.
Pollution.
I mean, but Delaware that fell off, man. That used to be like probably one of the best crappie spots.
Yeah.
But like you go there now, like I don't really like all the old school cats that I used to hear about hitting them. Like even like when I used to go there and hit them, like I went there, I fished maybe 3 times this year, didn't catch nothing. Fished the end of last year, like fall bite, because around this time is when you want to fish early spring and fall time when the water gets cold.
Start coming to the shoreline, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So try right because they're about to start eating right before they the winter time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so them is the best times to fish out there. But I've been here like you got to go to Indian Lake, Buckeye Lake, and even Allen Creek. I've been hearing they killing them at Allen Creek. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tate likes doing it. Tate goes out there with his mom and her husband, and they fish a lot because they got a pond out there. But ain't never been my thing. I ain't got the patience for it.
Yeah.
I ain't got the patience for it.
For like it was, I think it was 3 4th of July's. We had took my boat out to 4th of July on Delaware, bro. It's popping, bro. It's probably I want to say at least 100 boats out there. Everybody kicking it.
Yeah.
So I did that. Like we did it early morning. I didn't watch the fireworks out there. We did like 9 in the morning. Just had an inner tube and took the kids out there. But like, bro, my kids hated that. I'm talking about. I had to force them to do that every time. Like they hated it, and I'm like, bro, I wish I would have did this as a kid. That's what I went to the beach and wish I was one of them people on the boat.
Yeah.
And when we was on the boat, they wanted to go to the beach. I'm like, no, you're We flexing on all the people on the beach. All the people on the beach want to be us. Yeah, they want to be us out here on the boat. What is you doing?
Yeah. There was like a handful of times my babysitter growing up, her husband was a state highway patrolman, and a lot of his friends would they'd have boats. So there was like a handful of times we went out with them and would be on the inner tube. But other than that, that was fun, man.
Yeah.
But again, kind of like what Tay was saying, it was like we were outside when we were kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We was outside
At all times.
Yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I had that Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all had all the game systems, but I remember even being as a kid, like being bored and I'll be out there just laying in the grass.
Oh yeah. Just looking.
Just looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember just doing that as a kid, like literally just laying in my board, just laying in my grass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't even do that no more. Like,
man, speaking of beaches, I just bought my tickets today. Going down to the WPO down in Orlando.
Yeah.
Taking my girl down there. She ain't never been to the beach. She ain't never been to the ocean.
Okay.
So that's exactly why I'm gonna be laying on that beach, just looking.
When is it?
It's it's next Friday is when the girls compete. Next Saturday is when the guys compete.
It's like, yeah, I'm thinking it's next year, so it's next week.
No, it's next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. We leave Friday. We're gonna watch Saturday, and we'll be back early on Sunday.
Yeah. Y'all flying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because Spirit, if you see this, that man, okay, man, they pissed me off because I got on there looking for cheap flights. Oh man, $197 for both of us? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Should I have spent more than that at a club?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Boom. Start clicking it. Start booking. They're like, oh, go ahead and pick your seat. I'm like, okay. And then like the seats got prices on them. I'm like, shit, we're gonna hit the $11 seats. We don't need nothing special. She got the window seat, okay.
Yeah.
And then they're like, do you want a bag? And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, I need a bag. And they're like, okay, $38. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay, well, we're just gonna pack everything because we're only there for a day. You know what I mean? We pack everything in one bag, so I'm gonna be the only person with a bag. Boom. Okay. And then they're like, go ahead and pick your seats for the flight back. I'm like, boom. Okay. You want a bag to come back with you? Like, you got to be $407 at the end. I was like, y'all just nickel and dime me. Oh my God, I was mad as hell. I'm sitting there clicking, like, I get. So then, before I cashed out, I was like, man, just how much would it be to drive? 15 and a half hours to drive down there. And I'm like, we would literally, if we left right after we both got off work on Friday, we'd get down there
Saturday morning, tired,
ready to watch a whole day of powerlifting.
Yeah.
And then sleep that night and then turn around and drive right back.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, but it only would have been like $150 in gas.
Yeah.
We would have been in the Corolla.
Yeah.
But still I was like, man, we just gonna have to do the flight thing.
Yeah, yeah. And I always choose, like, what was it? May, my family, my whole family, everybody but me went to Myrtle Beach and they drove. And I'm like, bro, I'm not, first of all, I couldn't go because we just had a litter of puppies like the week before, so I couldn't go. But then I'm like, I'm not driving anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I have a trucking company. You don't realize how 10 hours is there and 10 hours back. Like, like I get paid to do that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not just about to go do that.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, my mom was texting me, my girl was texting me, my son was, like, everybody was miserable. I said, I told y'all.
Yep.
Like, you might as well, yes, it's gonna be a couple more dollars, but like, it's like, and the worst part about driving somewhere on vacation is having a good vacation and having to drive back.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're taking time out of the whole vacation period too. That's the way I see it. It's like, all right, 15 and a half hours. Now it's 31 and a half, or it's 31 hours.
That's a day.
It's a whole day, and then some that's just
gone. Yeah.
Out of the whole time.
Yeah.
Whereas it could be just a 2-hour flight there, 2-hour flight back.
Yeah.
So thankfully my auntie lives down there, and I called her up and I was like, hey, I'm thinking about being in Orlando next weekend. She lives 30 minutes away. And I was like, do I got a place to stay? And she was like, oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm like, okay. so should I check Enterprise? Or she's like, oh no, you can drive my car. I'm like, oh, thank you. And I'm gonna be getting there about 11 o'clock at night on Friday and leaving at like 6 on Sunday morning. Can you pick me up and take me there?
Dang. Put it all on Auntie.
Man, and she's like, yeah, I got you, nephew. I was like, thank you.
Dang, a shack up over at Auntie house?
So yeah, man. Yeah, shout out Auntie Lisa.
Shout out Auntie.
But no, man, I'm looking forward to it. I think that one, this is where I want to, I want to compete in this next year.
Yeah.
This is like I said, this is Super Bowl of powerlifting. So I want to compete in it. So I feel like you have to go see how this is ran, see how it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to know what you're getting into, because
bask in the ambience.
Man, because not only are you going to be not only am I going to be nervous as hell when I get there next year. Yeah. I am going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be nervous as hell. I don't want it to be all brand new to me too. Yeah. And then I think just from certain people that we mutually know, I think this is going to be Dave Hoff's last year to compete in it.
Yeah.
Because the man's totaled 5,000 or 3,000 pounds, over 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I want to say like 5 times now.
Yeah.
So what do you do after this? Ain't nobody gonna catch up. There's been one guy ever to total 3,000 pounds besides him. That was Donnie Thompson.
Yeah.
And he don't compete no more. So, I'm gonna go down there, and one of the things I like to do is I like to go see greatness. That was one of the things that George told me, that he wanted to go down and watch Jimmy Kolb. He was like, I want to go see greatness. I want to go see the biggest bench ever.
Yeah.
So that's why we drove down to Tennessee.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I meant to send it to you yesterday. I seen it said a gorilla can bench 10 times or 20 times his weight, something like that. And they said the strongest person can only bench 800 pounds. And I'm like, yeah, man, we know some people that bench way more than that.
Yeah. You message that meme wrong.
Yeah.
Hit him with the Donald Trump wrong.
Yeah. Fake news, Bob.
Fake news. But yeah, man, I'm excited to do that. And then hopefully, I know it's going to take a while. Saturday, our meet took a while. I can only imagine what this meet's going to be like. But hopefully, we got enough time to hit the beach and kind of chill out there. And like I said, she ain't never been to the ocean, so take her to go see that.
Yeah, baby, stick with us, man. We're gonna take the place to show you.
Hit you on that too. I could put you in a log cabin.
You feel me?
But yeah, man, I'm excited to do that. I'm glad that I finally pulled the trigger on it, because it was like 3 weeks I was sitting back and forth on if I was gonna go or not.
Yeah.
So I was looking at tickets. I'm like, I got it. I want to spend it.
Yeah.
Like.
And like you said, that's something you plan on doing, and like you said, just being there, seeing it, living it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's something I want to take Kingston to, so he can kind of like see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's something that he would. I think everybody, once they get there, to watch him meet, like the intensity that goes into it. I think it's intoxicating to a lot of people.
Yeah. See, I wish he would have came last night. I had texted him before I left. Like, he'd be taking too long.
He would have loved that.
I texted him before I left the house. It was like 5:35, 5:40. I'm like, where are you at? Well, I'm about to go to the gym. Then when I got back home, he's like, where was you at the gym? Why didn't you tell me? I said, fam,
check your phone.
I done texted you at 5:30 saying, where you at? I'm about to go to the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd have done good last night, man. I think again, it's that energy that gives people just that little bit more oomph.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it, but I guess we had done doubles 2 weeks ago. Kirsten was telling me, she's like, she did 195 2 weeks ago, and then last night she did 205 for a double.
Okay.
Or she did 190 and then 205 last night. So for her, she was like, she's like, it makes me want to get more. Like, it pushes me. Now I'm seeing the results.
Yeah.
Makes me want to push more. So that's what kind of gave me the idea of like taking her down there too.
Yeah.
She's gonna see this meet and be like, man. This,
And that's why I was happy I was 100. I ain't been 100% since May.
Yeah, yeah,
Like on the squat side.
yeah.
So I missed it that 515, but I was just happy I was 100%.
Well, not only that, man, but just think about that. Like, you ain't been 100% since May. You still came in,
Yeah.
and you was damn near close on them 5 plates.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
got out of position.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have got it.
Yeah.
You got out of position when you got to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
and for real, I hadn't really lifted 400s in a minute.
yeah,
Like I think I might have do 4 plates on maybe a month or 2 ago.
yeah,
And I didn't like how it felt.
yep,
And that was it. I
Yep.
wasn't throwing 4 plates on. So from May, what is it, the 10th month now? So 5
Yeah.
months, I really haven't done heavy at all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Anthony Oliveira was kind of talking about today. He actually made a post about how there's a lot of gyms that do a lot of different things, but they get great results.
yeah.
And he's like, obviously I'm Conjugate. He was a West Side guy, and then he moved over with Dave Hoff when they went to Night Crew, and then I believe he moved back up to New Hampshire where his hometown was, or New Haven. He's up on the eastern border, but he's like, I'm more than likely never going to switch out from Conjugate, which is what we do, Conjugate. But you look at people like Laura Phelps and Dave who train basically strictly Conjugate here in Ohio, and then you've got other places and other gyms that, he named another gym where people train like bodybuilders, but they integrate their heavy days. Whereas like we train our heavy days, but then we integrate bodybuilding, right?
Yeah.
And so they're looking like it, but they can actually still, push the same weight or close to the same weight. So it's not all one training is right for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody obviously is different, but it just goes to show, like, you coming in and just doing reps. Same thing with Mike.
Yeah.
Him coming in and just doing reps still gave him that strength, man. Everybody's body's different.
Yeah.
Kept with your strength.
Yeah.
Some 5 plates was there.
Yeah.
5 plates was there. You just got out of position.
Yeah. When I lifted it up, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. And then when I just sat down, it just everything just.
That new kid, the newest kid that we got, Mason. Mason 2.
Yeah, Mason 2.
Yeah. He's strong, man. He did 4 plates. Yeah, he did 4 plates, so 425 for a double, and he'll get even stronger when he
gets his form and everything.
Yeah, because like we just throw him in there, and I'm guilty of when I'm in my zone, I try and help.
Yeah.
But I tend to not be as helpful as normal. Bro, you know what screwed me up last night? And I told Visa it was his fault on that 695. So I'm getting in there. I'm getting in there, I'm getting hyped up. I get underneath the bar. I'm getting my foot, and I'm getting it. And I hear Visa on the back go, Hawk mode activated. And it took me out my head for that half a second, bro.
Honestly, bro, he messed me up too, bro. Because I get underneath that 515, he's like, that's too much weight.
Yeah.
That's too much weight.
I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he was like,
no, I didn't need that. Because then I thought, damn, that is a lot of weight. That was instantly, bro. I was like, damn, that is a lot of weight.
Listen, I thought when he said that we had misloaded it.
Yeah. So
like when he said it, I looked at him, and he gave me that nod, and I like looked at the other side to see if like you had 6 plates on this side and 5 on my side. Yeah. And then I realized what he was doing. Yeah. But yeah, chill out, bro.
It did the opposite, bro, because I was like, yeah, that is a lot of weight. And everything, it just, once you get up there, bro, and once you get up there and you really try to be locked in, you can't have nothing can distract you.
Right.
It's just a zone. It's just a zone you gotta be in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the heaviest I ever lift. And I've never really been in that zone. But I was in that zone last night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I did that little 475 for the double, I'm like, hey, lock in.
It's there.
popped it. Then when I was getting in that zone for that 5, I'm like, I felt the zone.
Mm-hmm.
And just that little funny shit like that, it just like threw me off. Like Andrew slapped me, and I almost needed, I don't even like getting slapped.
Yeah.
I almost needed one of your slaps for real.
Yeah.
Because I felt it. You feel me? I was like, damn, I need another slap, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
And I get under it, and then B's like, no, he said that's too many plates.
That's what he said.
It's too many.
Yeah.
He said that's too many plates. And that messed me up, bro. And then I sit down, and it was all downhill from there.
You know what you needed? Some of that. Have you tried that yet?
No, you handed it to me from down here.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even look at it. Like it burnt my eyes just looking at it.
Listen, I'm about to grab this thing. We ain't gonna do it because it.
You know what I was really thinking about doing, man. I was thinking about grabbing me a suit, man.
Squat suit.
Yeah.
I'll help you pick one out. Something that's just gonna obviously. Well, what we would do is we'd get you a pair of briefs first.
Okay.
Get you a pair of briefs like what I got, what I wear.
Yeah.
Under my suit, get you a pair of briefs, and then that's like because you gotta walk into it.
Yeah.
You gotta take steps into it.
Yeah.
A suit is gonna constrict you way more.
Yeah.
Than what briefs are, but briefs is that in between.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So honestly, I just bought a brand new pair and it was too big on me.
Yeah.
Because
you're a little
but I mean, we'll try them on and see if they fit you.
Yeah.
If not, I'll tell you where to get them. With Enzer, again, everything I get.
So if you're watching this, Enzer,
man,
we're looking for them sponsors.
John Enzer, what's up, baby? But yeah, I need a squat suit. I need a Leviathan squat suit. Right now, I'm rocking Overkill. Sorry, Rudy, but John, you hear this? Hit me up. But nah, man. So this stuff, I told Rich when he got this, I was like, yeah, man, I'm excited for it, but I'm scared, And it really like ruined smelling salts for me.
Yeah,
it ruined them for me. Because even sniffing anything, it ruined sniffing anything for me. Freaking Mason walked up. He had, he carries his jug of protein around.
Yeah.
He comes up to me and he was like, bro, smell this. And I was nervous about smelling his jug of protein.
Man.
I was like,
oh, yeah. Okay. When I was about to sniff it, then I was sniffing the other one.
Yeah.
Monday or Sunday, and somebody had got behind me, and I just felt like they was gonna smack my hand.
Yeah.
And this even says, do not stick under other people's noses.
Yeah, the back of the package.
Fam,
go ahead, read what it says back here.
Contents under pressure. Wait. Warm. Do what? Do warm to room temperature before use. Store upright in cool place. Do not use more than a few times per day. Do not sniff lightly. Waft 12 inches from the nose, and keep the eyes closed during usage. Sheesh. Do use immediately before intense exertion. Immediately close bottle after each use. Do not stick underneath other people's noses. Yeah, this is the truth,
bro.
Yeah, I had it down here the other day. I had it down here, and I couldn't even look. You can't even look at it because it's like the fumes hit your eyes, and it's almost like a fire in your hands.
Yeah,
it's
Juju Mufu. Juju Mufu.
Hell no. Let me see that. What is his
name?
That's
the name. I don't know if his name is Jay.
It is on here.
Is it?
Juju Mufu.
Yeah.
I think it's Juji Mufu.
Juji. Yeah, Juji Mufu. So if you look that dude up, he's actually pretty crazy with what he does. He's super flexible.
Okay.
But he's jacked. Yeah. And he's strong as hell.
Yeah.
But he does some crazy stuff. Like, I want to say it was him, either him or Dan Green, but I want to say it was him that actually took cinder blocks. He had 4 cinder blocks in front of him, and then 2 of them stacked on top, and it ended up being like 210 pounds. And he took them like this, and he held them together, and he lifted them up.
Damn.
And then like he lost grip, and it fell, and they all broke. I was like, damn, like he does some crazy stuff, man. He's able to do all kinds of backflips and gymnastics and stuff while being jacked. I mean, he's huge. Yeah. But yeah, he's the one that created this, man. And I follow him. I don't think when he came out with this, I don't think it says and then it says, yeah, that's trademarked. I don't think he really posted about it. If he did, I missed it. But Joe Rogan had gotten this, and I saw he had his people do it, and they lost their minds. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to grab me some of that. And then Rich was like, hey, I got us some of the, and just opening this.
Yeah, I can smell it. Just open up the bag. Let me hit that. And look, it's still in a bottle.
Still in the
It's
bottle.
still
The
a bottle in
still
here.
closed.
Bottle's closed. Yeah, you can smell it through the wrapper, through the bottle.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, I've been thinking about getting me some for the house. For some reason, my nose has been like, I just need something to open me up.
I showed my boss that my video that I'd done, and he thought it was funny, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man, that's some different stuff. Like I said, I think it kind of ruined smelling salts for me for a minute.
Yeah.
Now I'm scared of them.
Yeah.
I even got that little black and red bottle. I don't know where it's at, but I went to hit that one last night. I was barely hitting it before my squat. I'm expecting that. You know what I mean?
Our west side is like
The west side one is tough too.
Yeah.
Ours is dead.
Yeah. That's what I'll say. I had that thing all the way in my nose. I couldn't even
Yeah.
smell it.
Rich has a new one. He's got a little stock
Yeah.
that he keeps.
And I never even see him use them. I don't even see him use them.
He pockets them. Like
Okay.
he'll hit them.
Oh,
He hits them over there by the reverse hyper.
Okay.
And then he'll either put it in his pocket or he'll set it there.
Okay.
Then as soon as he takes it, because people open it up and then they like
Leave it.
yeah, they leave it over. And because we got two of them up there. I got a west side one. I got one at that meet that I did or that I went down to for Jimmy Kolb, and they're all dead.
Yeah.
And them things are like $40-$50 each.
Yeah.
So we got sitting right there, $100
Yeah.
sitting in smelling salts. So, but he's got one from Cerberus. He's got a West Side one. He's got another one. I think those are called Zone. And then what else he got? I think he's got one other maybe. But yeah, he's like, I'll let anybody use them.
Yeah.
I'm taking them with me.
Yeah.
My brother, I called him up. He stopped by here during lunch last week, I think it was. And him and his cousins were here. And I was like, hey, they just stopped here. I wasn't even here. Stopped in and was kicking it in the house for a minute before they had to head back. And I was like, hey, go out to the garage. Grab this red and black bag that's sitting up there.
Yeah.
And have everybody go, have everybody hit that thing. And he takes it in, man. I'm on FaceTime yelling at him because I see him. He pops it open and then he's like, "Hey, everyone!" I'm like, "Close it, close it!" And he ain't listening. Everybody talking over everybody, and I'm like, "Caleb, close the damn bottle, bro."
Yeah.
He's like, "Huh? What?" I'm like, "Close my bottle and go put it back.
Yeah.
You wasting it."
Man, wasting it.
Yeah.
Because it don't seem like they.
He's like, nobody wants to hit this thing, man.
It don't seem, and I think it's us. Like somebody always leaves it open.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like they last that long.
Yeah. Those are the Zone because they're in a metal can.
Yeah, that lasted the longest.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're supposed to last like 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and maybe they're basing that off of one person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
not a whole gym full of people.
yeah, one person using it maybe 3, maybe 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
Because you really ain't supposed to be using them all that much. I know a cat I used to train with back in the day that literally every day, it didn't matter what we were doing, it could be just back exercises, and he'd be sniffing it. I'm like, bro, stop with the salt.
Yeah.
We're doing lat pull downs, okay?
Doing flat pull down.
Okay. You only got 100 pounds on the pulley system.
Yeah.
Put the salt away.
Yeah.
But yeah, we sometimes we got 10, 13, 8, 5, 6 people in here.
Yeah. Everybody hitting
that. Yeah, everybody hitting that, passing it or pass to the left.
Pass it to the left. Pass the Dutchie to the left hand side.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see what they do down there.
Yeah.
That's another thing. So the WPO is actually at the Olympia.
Yeah.
So they're in the Expo Center. So I'm actually putting this together as I'm talking about it, and I'm getting a little bit more excited because I just realized that the Olympia is an expo like the Arnold, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just like the Arnold, the Expo has events, WPO is an event at the Expo,
Yeah.
and then the actual Olympia, which that's already sold out
Yeah.
for Saturday, is inside like the convention center, right?
Okay.
So I'm just realizing that we're gonna be able to go watch the WPO. So I'm probably gonna bring home some stuff now I think about it, or
Yeah.
send it back
Yeah.
from the Expo.
Yeah.
Gonna see some stuff down there. I just saw my dude sent me this thing. It was like, the blue roller that we got,
Yeah.
okay? The handle on each side. This it's got a button. You click the button and it's like it kind of looks like it's about as big as the blue roller, the foam roller that we got, but it's got the nubs like the blue handle roller,
Okay.
and it's turning itself.
Okay.
So all you got to do is just kind of apply some pressure, and it's
Damn.
already rolling on it. I was like, man, I need one of them. Click, 250. I don't need it that bad. Back.
Yeah, 250.
I don't need
And
it
honestly,
that
I
bad.
might send you about 100 just to give me some little what you say you got down there.
Oh, some samples, some
Yeah,
nano vapor.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'll find you something down there that's
I want
worth
some stuff.
60.
I want some stuff that's dang. Hey, APs for the 100. But
I promise it's the best.
Hey, I want some stuff that's not on the market. Non FDA approved.
I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna check some stuff. I'll probably be calling you,
Yeah.
FaceTiming you, and showing you what they got down there.
Okay.
And then, just sending a little cash out. I'm gonna need they take 10% when I instant cash it.
Dang.
So, that's cash app, bro. I'm just saying,
Hey, Cash App do be taking some bread. I Cash App like I had looked because now you can look and see how much you Cash App people.
Mm-hmm.
One of my team members,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 39,000 this year.
Yeah.
I didn't Cash App. Yeah, that bread.
Yeah. And usually you see what Cash App probably taking from that.
Yeah, they probably. Well, it's just
They
Cash
love
App.
you.
Well, it's just Cash App. Yeah, I know they love me because I use Cash App to transfer all my monies throughout my banks.
Yeah.
So I got like a few different banks, and I'll connect my card, do this, connect my card, do this, connect my card, do this. So, I mean, and sometimes it might be thousands.
Yeah.
So whatever that is off of there, you know what I'm saying? They taking that off rip.
Taking it.
That's why I like what I just used the other day. Venmo, I think it's just like had the Venmo $1,500 and then deposit instant in my bank. I think it was a lot. It might have been like $20, maybe less than that.
That ain't bad. Zelle, I want to know how Zelle does theirs because they don't take nothing. It's
goes to the bank
straight. Like you don't have a Zelle account where it sits in the Zelle account, and then you have to deposit it. It's straight bank to bank.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're making their money.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know.
And
that's what I would use.
Yeah, I wonder too. But man, you know what, bro? I started my first day back at the shop.
I saw that, man.
Hey, because I really, man, all summer, like the trucking was kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, my other businesses, they was doing good. So it's like I was stressing it. I wasn't really stressing it, but it was like I wasn't used to being slow like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, I wrote a couple books, just got my mind right. And I was like, the trucking just started picking back up, but it's like, man, honestly, with the trucking, I was like, because I broker, so I really don't have a lot to do,
Right.
And it's not like I'm brokering 100 loads a week, what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I'm just brokering when I'm brokering, make a couple dollars. And so I was like, man, let me go back up here to the shop. And I cut a head. I cut one head. And it's funny because I thought I knocked it out pretty fast. Because I just came in there. I wasn't even planning on cutting nobody right then.
Yeah.
I came in there. There was a guy I seen earlier. I was riding my bike this morning. I was getting my miles in. A guy I seen. And he's like, I need to cut. I was like, come up to the shop. I ain't telling him a time or nothing. I went and seen Mitch. Went and did some other stuff. Came to the shop. He was standing there. And I'm like,
I've been waiting since you told me.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, who about to cut you? He's like, anybody. So I was like, sit down, I got you. So of course I didn't even have my layout set up or nothing.
Yeah.
I just bought brand new clippers, so they wasn't even out the box. I had to take them out the box, and I didn't have none of my disinfectant ready. So I'm trying to get the disinfectant ready and pour that. But I had just went to the store and grabbed all that.
Yeah.
Right before I came up to the shop and cutting. Mike was standing in there when I walked in. He had cut somebody, maybe 1 or 2 people, and came back out. And then the dude was walking out. He was like, hell yeah, take your time, because you take your time to what did he say? Oh yeah, he said take your time to show your dominance on the cuts. You still got it. And I'm like, damn. I mean, yeah, it was a fire cut.
Yeah.
But I thought I knocked it out quick. I wasn't even trying to take my time. But nah. Like I say, I probably would have got it done 20 minutes faster. I didn't have alcohol. I had to go borrow that.
Yeah.
I didn't have a razor. I had blades, but I didn't have like the razor holder. I had to get one of them for my brother. My cape had a hole in it, so I had to get a cape from my. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying. And then I'm setting up my juices and my disinfectants. So I'm like, I still got it though. You know what I'm saying? I still got it though, man. But it's like, it's funny because I'm kind of mad. Not mad. It's like I'm trading time for money again, and that was one of the reasons why I quit cutting hair. There's nothing wrong with it, but I had other things going on, and it was like I just hated trading that time for money. And this summer, being able to like let my hair down, chill out. it just showed me like it's like, man, this like the money is there, and it's not really being where. Really, I'm kind of just I got some plans, and really I'm kind of doing this until everything kick in. Like it's not really financial.
Yeah.
I really be bored, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like,
and it's something at the end of the day you did enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that cut today, like even just being up there with my people,
yeah,
like everybody up there. The annoying part was, dang, dog, you cutting again? Damn, dog, you cutting again? And it's like I seen all my clients, like all my old clients, popped up today. Yeah, and I knew that was gonna be the annoying. And that's one thing my wife was like, I knew they was up there getting on your nerves. I'm like, everybody kept asking, you see me cutting? Obviously, I'm cutting.
Yeah. Man, you cutting on baking a cake.
Yeah,
bro.
you feel me?
Just so I can throw it out later.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about being like, you kind of seclude my like solitude. Like once you get solitude, and just being alone, and you just like being alone, and then you go back out there to the general public, to Gen Pop, but you go back out to Gen Pop. You feel me? It's like, man, I kind of like being alone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's just I'm in my own thoughts. I can think how I want to think.
Yeah, I
don't have nobody bothering me.
Yep.
But then at the same time, you kind of miss being around people. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, this is what I was missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just finding that common ground.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I kind of feel the same way when it comes to personally training people, doing one-on-ones and stuff. You know, because trading your time for money. And I've always said I'd rather have my money, or I'd rather have my time than my money. Yeah. You know, because one of my, I know Kevin Gates is your favorite rapper, but I'm gonna steal a line from him. He said, you know, anything lost can be found again, except for time wasted.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, a vision without action is merely a dream.
Exactly.
But that when I heard him say that, that stuck with me, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna do everything with my time that I want to do. Yeah. You know, and then you know, people ask me, you know, hey, can I pay you for training? You know, this and the other. And I hate doing that because sometimes it takes the joy out of it.
Yeah. Now it's all about the money.
And so you know, it's about the money. But it's crazy because I love, like, I got a couple guys that'll come out here randomly certain times, you know, and if I ain't doing nothing inside, I'll come out here and be like, well, y'all got planned. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna do this. Why? What you got in mind?
Yeah, let me run you through.
Let me run you through something, and I love it. You know, don't charge them $1 a dime. Yeah. I love doing that. Yeah. You know, so.
And really, bro, I was just telling, and me and Mitch, like I met Mitch maybe 6 years ago, and like, I mean, it was just barbershop conversation. He came into my barbershop. His wife brought his son. And then he was bringing his son up there. So, I mean, he seemed like a cool guy. You know? But then just going in there, letting him work on me. like, we talk, and he got the same kind of mindset. We kind of think on the same grounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him, I was just telling you earlier, like, bro, that's like how I am now with business. Because what he said was like, none of this is real. None of this is real. I say, exactly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Like, I used the money to be free.
Yeah.
The money used to tie me down.
Mm-hmm.
It used to and you in chains because you're chasing the money.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'm getting some money, but I'm just getting money to be free. So because it was just a deal I could have signed where I could have made, it was 7 figures. You feel me? Like, it wasn't like it wasn't a 7-figure check that they were just giving me right now, but it was like within the next year, this is where you'll be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do it. And then I got to talking to my business manager, and then like the deal, it took longer. It was only supposed to take a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up taking like 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the insurances I had to get, and just a whole bunch of like back end paperwork stuff. Like for some reason, like it just kept getting longer and longer and longer. And I'm like, man, what the heck? And then when I really got to thinking about it, I'm like, it wasn't worth it for that amount of time. Like, and how I got my life set up now, it's like I love it. I'm not tied down. I pick up my kids from school. I take my kids to school. I make us dinner. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I can move how I want to move. And from 18 to, I say, 30, when all that happened with my son, I was just grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to the games, but like, bro, I'm working until I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're then after that, I might go from the shop from 8:30 to 6, come home, cook some dinner. Now we got studio from 9 to 2 in the morning.
Right.
And I'm coming home and I'm doing it again. I was doing that. I did that. I had a studio since 2014. Had the barbershop started cutting since 2015. So shit, I've been doing that for 9. I did that from 2014 to 21. So I did that for 7 years, just nonstop. You know what I'm saying? 16-hour days.
Yeah.
18-hour days. Shit, sometimes 20-hour days.
Yeah.
I just go home, go to sleep, 4 hours, wake back up, take those kids to school, and go back to the shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now just being able to kind of relax. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, like it's a good spot. And financially, it's just like I'm not really worried about no, I ain't got no crazy, you know what I'm saying, not like that. But it's like financially, the money is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like handling situations I need to handle, but like the money, when you stop chasing money, because when you chase something, it runs from you.
Exactly.
You know
That's what's making you chase it.
That's what's making you chase it. So it's like when you stop chasing it and I feel like when you use this to make money, you make 10 times more than when you use this to make money.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not knocking nobody. Like I said, I sat there and cut hair, $20 cuts for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like when I use this, I don't even gotta chase it. It comes to me. People call me for it.
That's a good bite right there.
Yeah.
For real. Like when the more you chase money, the faster it's gonna run.
The faster it runs, bro.
Which means the faster you're gonna go.
Yeah.
To get it.
Then it's time.
Then time is gone.
Yeah, time is gone, bro. Before you know it, like that's and now I look back, bro. My kids is
thoughts of an OG.
Thoughts of an OG, bro. Kids is teenagers, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? It happened quick, and I still feel like a teenager.
Yeah.
For real, bro. I feel 16. I might not look it no more, but I still feel, and it's crazy, bro, because it's like just putting that work in.
Yeah.
Just putting that work in, and that's what I tell people. Like, you know, people hit me up like, man, I got this idea, and that's the thing, bro. Everything can work, but can you work everything?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I'll put the time in. I put the time in for everything that I want to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And your boy said it, Sante. And it's something so simple, but the way he looked at me in my eyes when he said it, I've been saying it to myself for the last 3 days when I was like, yeah, I'm trying to jump on that stage next year. He said, try. He said, either you do it or you don't. There ain't no trying.
Yeah.
And I mean, just that simple concept. That's something I thought about it, but just the way he said it to me and looked me in my eye when he said it, it meant something to me.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it for like 3 days. Like, bro, either you do it or you don't. There's not no trying. Stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take that out of the vocabulary.
Yeah.
Not trying. Either you do or you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad used to say that to me, you know, when I was real young.
Yeah.
And I just had Tate. I had Tate when I was 20.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, he'd give me, you know, you're a good dad. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying, and he'd be like, no, you're not trying. You're doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way Tate said that, man, that's like I said, he was always dropping them nuggets for the kids, man. You know, when we be talking, and for us, you know.
But that's the thing, bro. Like him being a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand what it takes to, and like I said, I never won no Hall of Fame award. I'm not in the Hall of Fame, but I did win Business of the Year in 2017, Black Business of the Year. So I feel I'm up there. Goddamn it. I feel I'm up there. So I'm Hall of Fame with the Black Business Association.
There we go. There we go.
But it's like to really, and you, like, so not many people could say, but it's like to really be zoned in but not letting that be the highlight.
Yeah. Not being satisfied, but not content.
And you know, when I accepted my Business of the Year award, the speaker said something that stuck to me, and this was in 2017, and it still sticks to me to this day. He said, if you aren't nominated, if you won an award today, right? If you're one of the winners of these awards today, if you aren't nominated every year after today, then you didn't even deserve this award, because you should be moving at that level every year, every day.
Yeah.
They should be talking about you every year to win this award.
Yeah. This shouldn't be the end goal.
This shouldn't be the end goal.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I don't know if anybody else in there picked that up.
Yeah.
But that's something I think about, and he said that in 2017. So that's why every year, like, I'll go. I hope everybody does it.
Right.
I mean, I just know what I do. But it's like my birthday is my measuring point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's why a lot of people, and this is probably the first year, just because we got the show, and you know, I'm out here and stuff, committed myself out here into the team. But it's like usually during my birthday, like I'm not seen for like 3 months. Because it's like, but I mean, now that I think about it, maybe I accomplished a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish. That's why I'm able to be out a little bit more. Because usually it's like I'm where I want to be, but I'm not where I want to be.
Yeah.
And I feel now I'm closer to where I want to be. I'm not there, but it's like I'm seeing that progress. And it's because, like they say, bro, it might take 7 years of that grind. For that 1 year of shine to get it, not even just 1 year of shine, but just finally you can get to where you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I was at that point, that grind. And like I said, bro, from 2008, when I was turned 18 years old to now, you feel me? I'm just now starting to see those results that I wanted to see, but I never gave up.
Yep.
And I just feel like I can't say anybody could do it, because there's a lot of people that tried,
right,
and they ain't do it. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same, and you didn't seen a lot of people come and a lot of people go in your field. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's just about having that mentality. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think. I can cut the world off like this. I don't care. I don't need to see nobody.
Yeah.
You included. But nah, this is good for my soul.
This is gonna be Jonah and I'm the Push Away show.
But no, I need this. This takes, see, and that's the thing. When you get in that zone, there's a certain stress level.
Yeah.
And when I never realized that I was stressed. Like 2021, like bro, I felt like I was having a heart attack. I woke up, take a piss, and like my heart was just racing so fast. like I almost fainted.
You just had so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my wife drove me to the hospital, and it was like, yeah, you just stressed, like your blood pressure high, like it's stress. I never knew I was stressed. I was just thought I was grinding. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I was working. Like, and then once I realized it was stress, then I realized I had problems with migraines since 2008. Since I started grinding. So once they said it was stress, I'm like, damn, this whole time I'm just thinking I got migraines. I just my heart always got like anxiety, but I didn't know it was anxiety. I just thought I was just grinding. You know what I'm saying? And then now that I know it was just stress causing everything, it's like, okay, how are we going to relieve?
Right.
And it's like this gym helped me from them high into. I feel more relaxed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might be in high tense situations, but it's like it doesn't feel like it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like as stressed as I was.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely. I mean, like I said, I've heard a lot of people. You know, one of the closest ones to you that we have in here, man. Like he was like, "This is my therapy."
Yeah.
You know, he was like, "I come in here because I was like, damn, I'm surprised you showed back up." He's like, "Man, this is my therapy." You know, he's like, "I need this."
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes he'll come in and he might not even do what we're doing.
Yeah.
He's just in here doing what he wants to do that day, and I'm completely fine with that because I still see him putting in work.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like, I need this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I feel that because a lot of people. That's what kind of more or less kind of started this, in a sense. Started this gym was COVID. You know, 2019 is when I left another gym here in town that I was training at, and had a few things. Like literally had a few things in here, and it was kind of thrown in here to where like I could train a couple people, but I ended up very quickly losing all the clients that I had brought over here because it wasn't what this is now. It was literally a few pieces of equipment. I had a sled, and I was being creative as hell. You know, but when COVID hit and they shut all the gyms down, I came in here with a buddy and we moved a lot of stuff around. At that point, I had a couple more pieces of equipment and it moved some things around. And I posted a video on Facebook and was like, you know, a video of the whole thing. And I was like, listen, I know the gym is therapy for a lot of people. This place is open for you 24/7. You know, I got the lemon and lime squirt bottle with brand new rags over here and Lysol to do everything, you know, wipe it down once you're done, but come out, you know, because I know people need that. And I couldn't tell you how many people hit me up like, "Hey bro, you for real?" Like, yeah, absolutely. Here's my address, you know, come on out 24/7. Again, it don't matter. And after the lift, you know, after they had lifted the COVID restrictions on the gym, everybody hit me back up and was like, "Man, you have no idea. I appreciate you for that. You know, I needed that. I was bugging out when they closed down the gyms." Granted, John ain't come out since then. Man. No, I'm playing. But yeah, man, I get it. It's a lot of people's therapies, and obviously physically / biologically / chemically, whatever. I don't know the correct terms, but like it releases endorphins, I want to say.
And definitely, bro. And I could say it's something. Matter of fact, it's something you said that I want to talk about too. Where you was like charging people, kind of take the passion out of it, and it's like, so I ain't cut since April, and even like my last couple months cutting, like I wasn't even really charging. First of all, I wasn't even taking like any cuts except for people that I wanted to cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so when I was getting ready for my competition in February, you went in there and wouldn't let me pay you.
Yeah, like I wasn't even charging half the people. Like it's like I loved it for real. For real, it just got me out the house.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was just something that was getting me out the house. Like I said, I wasn't even really charging half the people, and even the couple people I did charge, I felt bad even charging them because I just liked the conversation. Like it was getting me out my house. And it was just getting to the point where I was just being productive. But then I just got a lot busier with what I had going on with the trucking, and But yeah, bro, it's like, and now that I'm back, I was like, I'm not taking no appointments, like, cause I don't want to get locked in. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm there, I'm there. When I'm not, I'm not. I mean, I love you guys. Don't call me for an appointment because I'm not setting no appointments. Like if I'm there, because I don't like today. My son, they wanted to go to Elgin's open gym for basketball. So yeah, hit me up like, hey dad, can you take me to open gym? 3 o'clock. I'll pick up him and his buddies up from Ridgedale. Take them over there to Elgin. 4:30, picking them back up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's moments that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I want to do.
That.
Yeah. Because like when I was a kid, like my mom and stepdad worked. My dad didn't really take me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But like my mom and my stepdad worked, so it was like if I had sports, I had sports, and I came home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I allow my son to do extra things. You know what I'm saying? Like after the games, they want to go to Beat Up or they going to Ralphie's. Like, all right, go. You know what I'm saying? Or like Saturday mornings, they was going to Perkins to go get breakfast. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take them to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like them experiences that I didn't get to experience. You know what I'm saying? He can experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I always felt like there was so much going on that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And then I found out like, dang, y'all did what?
Yeah.
Y'all went to Perkins.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
You go to Perkins? You know what I'm saying?
I've taken that same approach with I'd say every job that I've had since Tate has been born has not been for a big giant company that can tell me you can't leave this line.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like every job that I've had since he was born, it's been a family owned company to where if I needed to get out and go, they gave me that, availability. They gave me that option. I'm very blessed with the company that I'm at now because there's certain days that his mom will hit me up and be like, hey, I can't take him to school tomorrow. I've got an appointment. Can you take him? And if my parents aren't able to help me out because they have jobs like that also, then, I'll just bring them into work. Yeah. And they don't say nothing. We walk in and it's, oh, good morning, Tate. And about 30 minutes will go by and I'll be like, okay, I got to go take him to school. I'll be right back. Yeah. And they're okay, all right. Yeah. They don't say nothing about it. Yeah. And I've passed up plenty of jobs where, oh, bro, we could pay, especially when I was welding. Yeah. We would subcontract to places. Yeah. And
I've seen a couple of your welds. I think they passed you.
So I was just about to brag on myself. I was like, we went to a couple of places and everybody was like, man, we could pay you a lot more money. One of them was one of the places right here down the road. They were like, what are you making now? I was like, what you offering? And they're like, we're offering 26 to start off rip. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, but I see how you work your guys. And if you guys schedule overtime, they gotta be here. Yeah. It ain't no, hey, my son's got a game. Hey, I gotta go pick up my boy. Your response is gonna be, figure it out. Yeah. I take my time over the money.
Yeah, and that's like when all that situation happened with my son. Like I was at the barber shop, and so it's like I don't ever want that situation to happen where I'm in the middle of something. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like now, like I said, I'm making sure. And like I said, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't even want to get into that, but. Like you said, bro, it's my time. I'm valuing my time, and I'm still getting some money. You feel me? But it's like let's use my brain power, which takes longer. Yeah. Because anybody can just do something with their hands, right, and make some money. Yeah. Anybody can trade time for money. Yeah. But when you're using this and using your money to make you more money, it take a little bit more time to set it up. Right. But the deals are bigger. Yep. Because my deals are bigger, and it's like I can delegate, put somebody where they need to be, still make my cut, and I'm employing other people. They can make some money too, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, like I said, now I'm freeing up my time and I can go handle what I handle. And like I said, so I think I employ altogether like 20 people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, that's the kind of situation that we have with our team. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like something needs handled, go handle it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and it's about a family environment. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because I know I was in that situation with my son. So I never want nobody to be in that type of situation.
Right.
So I know family come first. We're gonna make some money, you feel
Yep.
me? But family before anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's also taking that step of having the confidence in what you're doing when you get to a certain point
Yeah.
with like what you're with what you're handling business wise, you know, of the kind of because I just wrote that 8-week program,
Yeah.
right, and that's all up here,
Yeah.
you know, and I had actually I posted it today that I had a program available. Now 3 people hit me up. And the one dude, all 3 of them, I sent them, here, this is the price, this is what you get. And the one guy was like, bet, I'm doing some recovery. I'm gonna hit you back as soon as I'm done. I'm like, okay, bet, cool. Another guy was like, all right, yeah, cool. I'm gonna move some things around. And then the other guy didn't answer me for a minute. And I sat there and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. And like, did I price it too high,
You don't adjust. You don't adjust.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, 10 toes.
Yeah.
Stand 10 toes.
Stand
That's what you worth, bro. That's what you worth. And it took about an hour or whatever, and he hit me back. And he was like, bet I got you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, whew.
Yeah.
Thank God,
Bro, and that's how. So I'm at the point in my life where I used to look out and I used to undervalue
Yeah.
myself, right? And it only affects you.
Right.
Like you should never get a job because your price is cheaper.
Yeah.
And I remember I told this company that one time, like for the trucking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, look, whenever, because I had
I'm about to use that in a sales pitch.
Yeah, bro. So I used it.
Yeah.
I went to the company. So they hit me up, was like, hey, how much is it going to cost for us to ship something from here to here? And I was like, I think I told them I needed like $5 a mile. And he was like, okay. So the next day, I'm waiting for them to send me the paperwork. They never sent me the paperwork. So I go up there like, hey, did we get that job? I was like, no, you was priced a little bit higher. We went with so-and-so. And I was like, look, whenever this happens, let me know. Let me know what they bid. Maybe I can match them. Maybe I can't. But I was like, I will never win a bid I will never get a job from you by being cheaper.
Yeah.
I said never.
Yep.
They called me later that day like, you know what? Here. And gave me some job. Like they respected it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they seen the value in what I was doing. Like I'm not about to sit here and negotiate with you. You know what I'm saying? And I just took that, and that gave me the confidence. That was the first time I ever like stood up, like, you know what I'm saying, like that, like.
It was one of them things, like I said, is you put that number out there.
Yeah.
You know what you're worth.
Yeah.
If they take it, cool.
Yeah.
If they don't, you in the same position.
You're in the same position, and then so it's like now, it's like that's just how I do everything. You see what I'm saying? It's like you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna figure it out regardless. I've been figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? And if I gotta come back in and adjust, maybe I gotta come in, or maybe I gotta add something to my program to make it to where I need it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's not. Maybe it is me.
Right.
So maybe I need to go take this course or go get this certification. So now that's what I'm worth now.
Yeah.
Because I have the credentials. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the people with these credentials are getting. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's about just taking it to that next level, bro. Knowing what you worth.
Yep. And with that being said, better get my program now.
The prices is going up.
The price of today.
Listen.
No, was it? The price today, or the price today is not the price for tomorrow.
You feel me? And when I walk across that stage and win that, and you take that first place, that price really going up there. You feel me?
I'm saying, man. I was sitting there thinking, as he was saying that, I was like, man, it's decently priced right now. I think it's still kind of. I was talking to my cousin. Down in Texas right now, bro, and he was like, I sent him my workout program, and I was like, this is what I got it priced at, and he's like, And I was like, all right. And he was like, no, my program is 3 times as much as yours.
Yeah.
And I don't have nearly the credentials that you have,
Yeah.
bro. And I was like, hey, like, well, so it's I'm at the bottom floor. I'm at I'm at the floor with this.
Yeah.
But like with that Swiss symposium that we're going to hit next year, I was already looking at a couple more shoot, what are they called? Conventions, not conventions, like classes, courses. What am I talking about here? Courses, trainings, whatever. I can't think of the exact word, but I'm gonna find a couple of those, a couple more West Side ones, and seminars. Seminars. I'm gonna go to a couple more of those, and because I've been doing this. Like I said, I trained at West Side since I was 15.
Yeah.
You know, so I left when I was 27 when they were basically the guy that I was with retired. And so I was there for 12 years, you know, so, but that doesn't mean you stop learning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's one of the biggest things that people can do to deter themselves or slow themselves down is, oh, I already know it all. No, you don't. Everything is ever changing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So as I go and I do these things and I go hit these seminars and the symposiums and all these things and keep competing and growing and obviously, you know, y'all don't know it, but I kind of experiment with people in here.
Yeah.
You know, we've trained a lot of different ways. People just might not realize it.
Yeah.
You know, we've done sets of 5 for a lot of things. We've done sets of 5 on speed. We've done sets of 5 on, or I'm sorry, sets of 3 on speed. We've done sets of 2 on speed. And I'm making mental notes of, okay, we're getting more results out of doubles or triples or singles or 5s.
Yeah.
I'm making notes out of this stuff. So, you know, I'm seeing what's working. And as that keeps going, man, you know, the price is gonna go up.
Yeah.
You know.
They got to.
Yeah.
They got to. I said J10, man. They ain't working with J30. They ain't working with J10. You feel me? So the price will have to go up. But that's what it's about, bro. Just believing in yourself, and you're just gonna come, not you, but us, all of us. It's just gonna come to that point where you realize your worth.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to really be worth that.
Yeah.
You just can't think you're worth that. And nobody else thinks that. You know what I'm saying? You really got to be worth that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a point when you feel you worth that and nobody else thinks it.
Yeah.
And you work to that point till you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, and when you get to that point, I wouldn't say be humble, but live in it too.
Yeah.
Revel in it too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I heard it, and I ain't gonna say how they said it, but I'm gonna say how I feel like saying it.
Yeah.
Sometimes being humble, they'll walk over you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you accomplished something that they couldn't, they'll still try to belittle you, demean you, because you just humble with it. So you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Your chest ain't out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You still made it happen, but so that's why sometimes you gotta revel in it and put that chest out. You feel me?
Yep.
Because everybody else couldn't do it, but you did it. You stuck in there and made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. Like I said, I'm humble. You feel me? But I talk shit when it's time to talk shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna let nobody talk shit to me.
Yeah. I had to learn that. I had one instance in here. I invited a cat out. I hope he sees this because he's gonna know who he was.
Yeah.
Because I've been smashing you ever since, bro.
Pause.
But I invited a cat out here, man. Stronger dude, power lifter here in Marion. And I invited him out, and he come out, and just like he didn't. I was like, we're deadlifting tonight. He's like, okay. So he come out, and he's just like standing over here, just kind of like watching everybody. And I'm like, okay, maybe he's just trying to, catch the vibe, and maybe he'll start coming back or whatever. So I start talking to him, and he like starts giving people advice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, hey, I'm humble enough to be like, if you see something I don't, you're helping my team at the end of the day. Okay, cool, whatever. Yeah. So then I get to talking to him after we get done deadlifting, I'm talking to him, and he hits me with you know, oh, I used to train over at so and so, and he brought you up, and blah 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 blah. And he tried to compare us because we're both power lifters, and I told him, you know, don't compare me to Jonah. You know, I went to college for this, and I was like,
oh yeah, you tell me.
yeah, I
About
kind of gave him the. I was like, yeah, yeah, and I just let it go.
Yeah.
I just let it slide because it turned like you seen The Bear. Have you watched The Bear on Hulu?
Mm-mm.
It's the show that famous, I don't want to say famous, but that viral clip on Instagram, you'll hear him where he's like, and that kind of turned a switch, you know, where I was like, all right, fuck you, watch this, you know. That's what that did to me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, you think because you went to college for some whatever it was
Yeah.
that you know more than me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you,
Yeah.
you know. And I literally had Sam saying this dude's a 308.
Yeah.
Sam lost to him. I don't even gonna say lost because Sam's a 198. Sam was 20 pounds. His total was 20 pounds less than his total.
Yeah. At 198.
At 198.
Yeah.
I was like, college boy, where you at? I got a 181, Andrew, a 181 deadlifting the same as you 308.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's an instance where I was humble.
Yeah.
And he kind of, I felt like he walked over me, kind of walked on me in that sense, you know, stepped on me a little bit. And it pissed me off.
And this is the thing too, not saying you,
but
it's also about knowing your place.
Yeah.
So you could be at this, you was at this level.
Yeah.
You're at this level.
Yeah.
There's still some people at this level.
Right.
But these people at this level is noticing. You feel me? So you could be too cocky.
Yeah.
With these people that's up here, and they might shit on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you could know your place.
Yep.
You got your chest out a little bit because you didn't accomplish some shit too.
Yep.
And they see it, and now they want to help you.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, he passed that beginner stage.
Yep.
He at that pro stage.
Yep.
Well, we trying to take him to that legend stage.
Yeah.
And he just need my little help. Yep. So like I said, you can't be too cocky. You got to know your place, but then at the same time, you got to live in it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've been meeting a lot of people that's at the stage where I want to be in business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, I'm just me. I'm not going to act crazy. You feel me? Yep. I don't care who I'm around. I'm the same person. Whether I tell the same jokes, whether I'm with my homies, or I'm with my wife, or I'm with whoever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not acting different around nobody. It's like all these new people that's coming into my life, they're at a stage where I want to be at. You know what I'm saying? And if I came in too cocky, acting like I'm doing this and I'm acting like I'm doing that,
they ain't gonna put the hand out.
They ain't gonna put their hand out. Like, oh shit, you got it.
Yep,
Do it yourself. You got it figured out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm coming in, getting my hands dirty when I need to, thinking when I need to, and it's like they putting that ladder down for me, like, climb up. You know what I'm saying? So
we see you humble, we see you hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like that's kind of it in the business world too. Because you got them barracudas that just don't care.
Yeah, you got some savages.
Yeah, and then and then it's also the same in the gym world, man. Where I remember as a kid, bro, being at the YMCA, and they got the bumper plates that are 10 pounds, but they're big, like a 45. Well, that's what I put on the side. So it looked like this little kid benching 135. That's what it looked like, but it's really only 65. And I just remember some cats back then getting shitty with. I mean, I was 14, bro, 13, 14. I think I was 13 because I technically wasn't supposed to be in there. Getting shitty with me. Why are you using those? So it looks like you're doing some stuff. So it looks like you're doing something, And then I had other people like my dude Joel T, man, where he come over and he was like, "Hey, I like what you're doing here. It looks like hey, fix this or do this, And it's in the weightlifting world, man. I feel like at least you got like 60% of them barracudas where they rather chop you down, and 40% of the people that want to see you do good things. I was brought up under George where he was like, I want you to beat me.
Yeah.
I want you to beat me.
Yeah.
I want to see something cool. I want to see something great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of feel. It's like, yeah, you know, like I said
Yeah.
with Andrew,
Yeah.
you know, when he was in here and he was yapping about deadlifts, and I was like, Andrew, I hope you do.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I hope you do.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see something great.
Yeah. Now that's like last night, Nick, when I left, you know, me and Nick been at each other's necks since
Yeah.
I started. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to keep up with Nick. And last night you put up what?
He put up
540,
515 for a double, and then he did 560
Did he get that last one?
for a single.
Okay.
You got it for a single.
And when I left, he was like, because I think I hit 325 before him on the bench.
You did.
So I told him, I was like, yeah, but it's a difference when you hit that three. You feel me, on that bench. So last night he was like, yeah, Dom, it's a difference when you hit that 5. And it caught me off guard because, you know, I'm slick with it. You feel I'm quick with it. And I was like, you know what, bro? I'm happy you hit that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy because I remember when you was in here about to shit yourself with the 300. You feel me? But no, it felt good. Like it felt good watching him hit that.
Yeah.
Because coming in here, and it's almost been a year now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So seeing his progress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like yeah, it would have felt good if I hit it too. But watching him do it felt almost as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because and I watched a podcast that Dave Tate, his Table Talk, Elite FTS, his Table Talk. He had Greg Panora and Luke Edwards on there, and those two were neck to neck at each other at Westside. And Greg Panora broke a lot of world records and was one of the lightest men to have the highest total. He had one of the greatest coefficients ever at one point. And Luke would say, you know, he said in that podcast, he was like, you know, I kind of felt like I was a little bit, just a very little bit, a part of your success because I was always at your neck.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about with you and Nick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Nick might have not gone for that had he not known somebody was on his ass like back pockets.
Yeah, on his ass like back pockets.
You know what I mean? and that's the thing here, man. That's the thing. I love it. Is that damn near everybody's got somebody close to them.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm just playing.
I'm on your ass like that.
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. In the most humble, I'm just playing for real. But
he ain't playing.
But no, man, everybody got somebody close to them.
Yeah.
To where it's turned into that little bit of, you know, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. Watch this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I like it because it's like, that's what kind of kept me hungry when I was coming off my injury.
Yeah.
That's what kind of kept me hungry because Andrew would say something or Nick would say something, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, I still wanted to lift heavy. It's like I couldn't though.
Yeah.
But it was like I would lift as heavy as I could until I felt uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? And well, it got me back to now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I wanna hit that for real. Like I'm trying to have 5 on the bench, you feel me?
5 on the squat.
Yeah. I want 5 on the bench.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that 2,000 total.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
hey, let's get it. It's doable.
By the end of 24, you feel me?
It's doable.
2,000 total.
It's doable.
but no, it's just like I said, bro. Being in here with everybody, that competitive spirit.
Yeah.
It's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in here beefing. You feel me?
Yep.
That's all love. It was a couple suckers that came up here. I ain't gonna lie.
There was
a couple suckers that came. We was about to stump them out. They came back. I think they felt the energy.
They ain't been back.
Ain't been back since. But
I got that text. Like, we about to whoop your boy.
Yeah, we about to whoop your
shit,
boy.
What's going on in there?
We about to stump him out. But nah. For the most part, and you know, even those situations, it's just they don't know us, so they competitive.
Right.
They want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? And they the best where they at. So they want to be the best here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you coming in the new ground, it's like everybody want to be that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's only one of me, so.
Timothy.
You know what I'm saying? We jumped into Hemi. the Himothy got bumping on the music. You feel
Man.
me? We popping, but nah, it's just about, like I said, bro, that good competition.
Yep.
Like you said, everybody at each other neck, everybody pushing, and that's what I've never had.
Yep.
And that's what made me love it here more than anything. Just everybody at each other's neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
With love.
with love.
With love.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm honestly, man, I'm glad we're doing this this exclusive, so don't even try.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're doing this cookout this weekend.
Oh yeah, big cookout,
'Cause,
big cookout.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for that. I really am. Because I feel like it's going it's still good.
Glizzy gang. Big glizzies on the grill.
Yeah, Vado was saying that last night. He's like, "You about to get them hot dogs?" And I was like, "Ain't nobody gonna be eating them." He's like, "Bro, I'll eat some." I was
I
like,
ain't
"You
gonna
want me
lie,
to get the
bro.
glizzies?"
It
And he
ain't
was
gonna
like-
lie, bro. It's nothing like a good grilled glizzy, bro. You throw that glizzy on that fire, on that flame, that baby be hitting. Bro.
I told him about when I was at the Ridgedale game the last time when I got that hot dog. I told Kirsten, I was like, "We're gonna eat this down here because I ain't going up and get roasted."
Man, got the shaboing boy with the ketchup. But for real, you was talking about going crazy. Like I said, for my cookout, I went crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't, and we didn't even eat a quarter of what I cooked. Like,
Listen, that's because a couple of the members there was a little turned. It was a little too turned.
Too turned.
It was a
Too
little
turned.
too wet.
Too turned. Well, I think we was all turned. We wasn't turned. We was pilled.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's
Well,
like,
boy was turned.
yeah, he was turned to the max. But it's like, for real, you ain't even gotta go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You get some links,
Yep.
maybe some ribs. You feel
Yeah.
me? Some shaboing boys. You ain't even gotta go crazy, bro. Cause like I said, you get that beer in you. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Honestly, now that we're saying it, because I was thinking about getting, I was gonna get steaks.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying. Like,
But now
I
I think about it, we ain't gonna have no table to sit at.
you feel
You
me?
feel me?
Like,
To cut
all
it.
hand food.
It's all gonna be hand food.
Yeah, bro. Like
So
I
we
said,
probably will. We'll do some steaks, burgers.
yeah, I went crazy, bro. And like I said, bro, I can't remember. I think I spent like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
Bro. We ate $100 worth of. We ate the ribeyes that I ate. Half,
You ate?
Yeah, that I ate a piece out of all the ribeyes.
Every time I look out there at the grill, Dom be chewing on something. Like,
We ate about $100 worth of food, bro. I spent
you
like
ate
$500.
$100 for
Listen,
the worth
bro,
of
I spent
steaks.
about
We might have ate $100.
Hey, I spent about $500, bro. It wasn't even. It was
Man.
cool. It was a good time, though.
It was a good time.
It was a
It
good
was
time.
a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend, man. Like I said, we'll probably do that. get some glizzies.
Get the
The
glizzies.
ribs. Gotta get the ribs,
Gotta
man.
get the ribs.
I know a dude that does some good ribs. Shout out Tackets.
Come on,
Right?
man. You know, Big Unk had the ribs on Smash. You feel me? We were selling 30 slabs a day. You know what I'm saying?
30 slabs on a day.
30 slabs a day.
Do some ribs, do some glizzies, some bratwurst. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of different about bratwurst since you told me what they was.
It's everything. But no, you need.
As I'm sitting here talking about hot dogs.
We just need the hot links. The whole sausage. Nah, you can go. That's what my stepdad. He be getting the links. He be getting his links made.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm telling you, bro, them links, let them babies bust open
Yeah.
on that grill. Woo, that thing hit.
We'll probably get some burgers too.
Yeah.
And then
And some real patties though. You gotta make some burgers.
Yeah.
I hate the frozen.
oh
It'd
yeah,
be-
no, I can't do
it'd
frozen.
Be cheaper. It'd be cheaper, but that flavor of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't do frozen.
And everybody chipping in too. All y'all mouth watering. Everybody throwing a couple dollars in. You feel me?
Oh, so man.
But yeah, man, this the Push and Wait show.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all sticking around.
Big
man.
Jonah. You know, I know we was rambling for a minute. It's late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we keeping this content pushing for you.
Yes, sir.
Push and Wait show.
And of course the courage in these veins, people passing the limits, a bunch of beasts broke off the chain. From the Folsium growing and reaching up to pass out peak though. Welcome to the Push and Wait show.